Hey, how's it going, XRP holders? I hope you're having a good day. We got a nice day where XRP is bouncing up 8+%. So I want to talk to you about something here that I think is very, very important. And I know the title of this video, 95% of XRP holders will lose money because of this. I'm going to lay that out for you. Consider this a call to action. Consider this a warning to you only in the context of, do you have your XRP financial house in order? And I'm going to explain that to you here in just a few seconds. But if you do something for me, I'd appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. If you're watching this here on X, please give me a follow. That follow button is right above. So let's get into this. So what is it that I want to talk to you about? Look, we have a lot of new investors and maybe even new to investing that own XRP, and that is awesome. And by the way, we have hundreds of millions of new investors that will be coming into the space. Approximately about 400 million new investors will be coming into crypto, might even be by the end of this year. That'll get us to about 10% of the global population owning crypto, owning a different types of cryptos. And a lot of them are going to buy XRP. And so in that context about that, but now bringing it back to you is, do you have your XRP house in order? If you don't, you're going to lose money. Okay. So what do I mean by this? I mean, do you know the following three key things about your XRP holdings? And if you don't, you need to go do this. And this is a very simple exercise. Number one, do you know how much XRP you actually own? Do you know how many tokens you own? Yes or no? If you don't, go find out, write it down. Secondly, do you know what your average cost basis is for those XRP tokens that you own? Yes or no? If you don't, you need to go write that down. You need to go find out. You need to go, okay, I own 5,000 XRP tokens and I've bought maybe 3 or 4 times, and my approximate average for that is $1.50. So on average, my average cost per XRP token is $1.50. Okay. If you know those two things, you are now ahead of about 80% of the people out there, and you are now positioned to truly make money in your XRP token holding scenario. Okay. The third and final thing that you need, and this is where most people will lose money, is, do you have a profit plan for your XRP? What do I mean by that? Okay, you know how many tokens you own now. You know what your cost basis is. Third thing you need to know is, or figure out is, okay, I own 5,000 XRP tokens. My average cost basis is $1.50, and I want to make a 10x on that, or I want to make a 5x, or I want to make 50% on my investment. I want to make a 50% ROI. It really is up to you how you want to go about that. If you can look at it either way. Either I want to 10x my money as an example. I'm just using that as an example. It could be 2x, it could be 5x, or I want to make a 50% or 100% or a 30%. All of these numbers are relative to you. Okay. You need to define what that number is, because look, if you're saying I want to make a 10x, well, what's going to happen? You're going to need to wait longer for that to happen, because a 10x from now is $30. But let's say you owned it. Let's say your average cost basis is $1.50. Well, a 10x from that is $15. So you have to wait for it to hit $15 before you achieve that 10x number. But my point to you is this: if you don't do what I just told you to do, you're gonna lose money in crypto. You're gonna lose money in XRP. You're not going to go broke. And I'm not saying you're not going to make profit dollars, but if you don't have a plan, how much do you own? What's your average cost basis? And what is your profit plan number? 5x, 10x, 3x, or ROI, 50% ROI, or whatever it is. Then you're not going to maximize your profit potential. You're simply not. Okay. And this, by the way, is really kind of going into more of a buy and hold strategy, where you're buying XRP and you're holding it for X amount of time to achieve that profit target. Okay. So again, 95% of people will lose money. And I'm not saying they'll lose money like they won't make any money on XRP. You just won't maximize. You won't make as much profit as you can or could if you don't have these numbers. Because when you also know these numbers, guess what happens? It takes that emotional based fear triggered selling out of it. Oh my God, XRP just went down 10%. Oh my God, the sky is falling. if you kind of like, oh no, I got a plan. I've got my plan. I'm going to stick to my plan. I know what I'm going to make and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So another way to make even more money in this crazy crypto game, especially with XRP, is to use technology to tell you when to buy and when to sell. And this can be more of like your short-term kind of swing trading. What is a swing trade? It's like, this is a great example of a swing trade where you bought on, say, November 5th, right? And then you sold on December 5th or 6th, and you made, an example in this case, 400%. Now, this is an extreme example. This is the election. This is when crypto turned back on after Trump got elected, and we saw XRP go up 400%. But to put that in perspective, this buy alert, $3,000 of XRP bought here and sold here would have made you a profit of over $12,000 profit. Okay. So that's an example of how you can add on top of this, do some short-term swing trading with these buy and sell alerts. This is coming in from my software that I built, and I do sell, okay, for about $1 a day. There's a discount code. There's a link in the description below here on YouTube, here on X. The links are actually below as well. It's the first comment below. You can get the software down to about $1 a day. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. But this is an example how you can have these alerts coming in on your phone, right? And it just says buy, sell. Okay. So like this is on the 6-hour chart. So every single one of these candles is 6 hours. And the software said buy here and sell here. Okay. So this is XRP. This is a 4-hour chart. And you can see right here, there's been a buy alert. So we actually are now under a buy alert. And you can see right there. So after that buy alert triggered, XRP in 20 hours is up 11%. So this is how you can make even more money on top of that buy and hold strategy that we talked about earlier in the video. And now you can make even more money on top of that. Okay. So if you're interested, again, links below here on YouTube, link below here on X. So give it a look. Okay. Remember, you got that 30-day, no questions asked. And the link will say, try Austin's X1 algo software. Here you go. That's what the link says. Okay. So, but regardless, look, you're in this to make money. You're in this game to make profits. You're in here trying to maximize your profit. And what I just gave you was a very, very, very simple formula to do that, right? Know how much XRP you own, how many tokens, what your average cost basis is, know what your profit plan is. If you do that, you're ahead of 95+% of the people out there, because that means 95% of people out there don't do what I just told you about. And then you add on top of that, leveraging technology like my software that literally cost about $1 a day, that gives you even more of a competitive advantage over everybody else out there, because now you can do those short-term swing trading, right? You can make 10% additional off in 5 days or whatever it is, right? You can make, that 400% when something just amazing happens with XRP over a period of 30 days, like we saw around the election. And the market is going to turn here pretty soon. It's going to start taking off. We're just waiting on some major positive event like Trump to announce, Bitcoin going into the United States Strategic Reserve, or, the national digital asset stockpile that Trump's talking about, or, they make it official that there's 0% taxes on United States-based cryptos, a la XRP and XLM, things of that nature. We're waiting on kind of those kind of events to happen. All right. So with that, I appreciate you. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. I'll see you. Go make some money. Take care. Bye.